That's where I am right now. Do my big hike up the rock slide, get in shape for backpack hunts I'm gonna do. It's about Mount Curry. We just scooted by with this camera here and came from down there. Top of the mountain on the right hand side is where I normally make those videos where you guys can see all those crazy views and where the bears come out of the woods in front of me. That peak right there. My horses are up there and I'm right here, and I'm gonna make a couple of videos right here. That's looking up pretty steep right now. If I was to go 90 degrees, I'd be faced like that. See that? That's 90 degrees. Well, so that is straight up above me. Okay, getting on with it. Okay, gonna share. Whoop. I've started sharing a lot more of the photos that I get emailed into me. They're just interesting, and you know what? People want some answers. They want to see my feelings on them. That's fine. Or they want to see what all you guys think about them. That's fine. But in the end, like I said a million times, they're just photographs, and in the end, photographs not going to do anything for this topic. Unless, of course, you know, if it was a photograph of somebody handling a bleeding Sasquatch in their hands or something like that. But, you know, it doesn't matter the quality. You know, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the quality is, how far, how close. It's not really going to matter. It's going to matter to the photographer, obviously. Like I've tried to tell people, I don't knock anybody. I get some pretty crazy photographs sent to me, man. Like I get some photographs sent into me that would make you go, really? What did you send that to me for? Think about it. You know, a lot of people see things that in my eyes, or your average eyeball is going to look at and think, really? That's a nice shadow in a bush you just sent. But whatever, teach your own. I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know, maybe they can see things I can't for real. I haven't a clue. I don't know, but they don't deserve to be disrespected. But the common theme with photo sharing from numerous people, like I said, I mentioned earlier, is people keep getting lucky to get photographs of something, no matter what it is, and they never go back with a friend and duplicate the shot to accompany the photo they mail in or share with myself or all of you. They never do it. Nobody ever seems to do that ever. I don't know why. But I'm going to share a few photos with you guys here. Like I had, unfortunately, I can't find the email that goes with these 3 trail camera pictures somebody out there mailed to me. But I loaded 3 photographs in a program. Why not? I was messing with this other photograph. I'm going to show you in a minute. So I loaded these 2 photographs, and I lightened them up a little bit, and then I played them back and forth like a video so you can see the movement. And I did that. I'll show it to you guys right here. I mean, it's raining out today. It's before my hike. I'm caught up on all my stuff, kind of, and I did it. And sure enough, there is an upright being walking through those 3 trail camera shots. But is it a Sasquatch? I don't know. I'll never know. You know, the person that owns the trail camera, you'll never know. Neither will I. And neither will anybody online watching these photographs. You know, you can see it's an upright being. It looks like, from your typical description of the typical Sasquatch beings, the arms are definitely not long enough on that being in the photo, so who knows? I don't know, but I did take a look at the photograph out of respect for the person that mailed it to me. Unfortunately, I can't find the email that went with it. Sorry, I apologize. I've been a little, this past week's been a little off for me anyway, but there you go. There's 3 photographs right there, and there's a classic example of why, before you share photos with anybody, you need to duplicate it with another person. You need another person to go walk or stand in the exact same spot to accompany the photos that you share, okay? Because that will actually help shed a lot of light on yourself first, and as well the people that you want to share it with and answer the questions that you're looking to get answered, okay? Now I got another one here, I did copy the email that came with this photograph, and I'll share this one here. You ready? Let's see what we got to say. Let's hear what they got to say. Hi, Steve. Oops, nope, that's not it. There we go. Hello, sir. I just found your show on YouTube, and I like the topic and subject matter. I'm not very educated with social media, so please note that I believe in your work and you're a professional guidesman with years of experience and hard work. I contacted the BFRO 3 nights ago. The founder, okay, I contacted the BF, you know what, 3 nights ago. Matt the founder emailed Memorial Day. I sent him the photo my stepmother took in Northern California where they live, and I haven't heard back from them. He told me he would give me his opinion, but hasn't so far, and after watching your channel, it doesn't sound like they're a legitimately reputable company. No, they aren't. Especially that sack of crap. It made me nervous for the safety of my parents. Rightfully so. All I'm asking is for someone who's experienced to take a look at the photo and help me decide if it's a black bear or Sasquatch. And if you'd be so kind to send me a return email with your professional opinion of what it maybe is. She didn't notice anything on her hike at the moment. We regularly text nature photos back and forth. When I received her photo, I called to point out creature. Oh my God, I can see it. It's more prevalent to view the photo in a darker environment and to zoom bottom center right of the pine cedar approximately 30 yards on the front left of the dog. It's very black and big, looking towards them, and I can see a face when zoomed in. I would think, being New Year's Day 2020, bears are hibernating for the winter. Thank you for sharing with me your opinion. You can text me, call me, or return email, whichever is most convenient and time-saving for you. All right. I did email you back. I hope you got it. And I think I stressed to you too, you know, that photograph is going to be of more importance to the photographer themselves and you than anybody else. And by the looks of that, I mean, those hills look like my backyard. And from what you can tell in that photograph, you look straight to the left, you can see how steep it is. And for me, being a mountain hunter, all I do is look straight ahead. If I'm seeing treetops ahead of me, like in that photograph, it's steep. So it's safe to say it's steep, and whatever the black object is, it can be rest assured that that thing is at least 10 feet tall. By the distance it is from the edge of the road, how far it comes up in view, and if you look to the left, how steep that ground is, holy shit. Whatever that thing is definitely got some size to it, right? So here's a couple of examples of that photograph that was sent to me, and I lightened them up myself and zoomed in on it just for the hell of it. Could be a face in there. Obviously, we'll never know. But you know, and as I emailed back to the person with the photograph to duplicate that photo, I don't even know if you're going to find anybody tall enough to duplicate that being, whatever that is in that photograph. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll go back there and it'll still be there. It's actually a fuzzy stump. Probably not, though, right? But the key is, for this photo specifically, you have to go back there and you have to recreate that photograph. Put your stepmother in the exact same footprints, the exact same camera, and go and stand and take photographs individual as you back away. Like, you know, go back over the edge of the road, go back 3 feet, take a picture, go back 3 feet, take a picture, just keep going back until you get to the same distance away from the camera as that object, and snap away. And then compare it later, right? It might, if it's not there, and you do that, you're probably going to end up getting freaked out a little bit. But anyway, there you go. There's a couple of items I shared with all of you. They were shared with me to share with you. And it is what it is. Like I said, you know, I don't get angry at photographs, but I'm definitely not going to go go out of my way to try to make a business out of dissecting them, right? You know, it is what it is. They're photographs. Photographs are photographs. In today's day and age, if you are motivated to prove something to somebody for some strange reason, just take note that the photograph's not going to do it, all right? Unless you actually have your hands on something in your hands, or is standing beside you holding on to your hand, or has his arm around your shoulder. It's going to be pretty tough. Do I go out and seek these things intentionally? No. Do I intentionally seek evidence to provide to the public? No. There's so much evidence out there right now, it's absolutely mind-numbing. The only thing that is amazing to me and has my curiosity is why the majority of us are so stupid. That's it. I don't get it. There's a lot of people out there having a lot of problems with there's a lot of people out there having problems with their homes, where their families are, and they're concerned, and there's nothing they can do about it. And there's not really too many people out there that can help them. There's a handful of people out there that can somewhat help. You know, Scott Carpenter's helped a lot of people, but sometimes some of these things happening are so extreme, there's nothing you can do about it, man. Me and Scott were talking pretty late last night about this very same topic and how these things basically hover around him almost everywhere he goes. And he knows they're there. He said it's to the point now, he just talks out to them like it's a joke. Like, what are you doing today? How come you're following me around here? You know, starts talking to him. And he said that actually can mess them up, but it can actually almost as well trigger them to start throwing shit at you even more. And I don't know why. And but I do know one thing, that the farther you do dig into this topic, as long as you don't get stuck and stagnant and stay somewhere on footprints and tree breaks and bonking on trees, and you keep going forward with the information available, it doesn't take very long at all to understand and see that these things aren't just a random cagey animal. They aren't. These things are something far, far more advanced. And it's funny, I talked to I ran into a couple of locals yesterday, I think it was, Tyrone and your wife, a native couple came up and said hi to me at a grocery store yesterday, and we talked for a little while, and he had some of the typical things happen, rocks thrown at him, and screams and yells and stuff, and whoops and hollers. We talked about it from the parking lot for a little bit, and then I also talked to a Mount Currie native guy this morning on social media for quite a while, and he was telling me a lot of stuff that he finds around here and sees, and they want to we're going to meet up sometime and have a good bullshit session. They're going to share with me some stuff that they just don't share with outside of their community. Information that's been passed down literally dozens of generations, and I find that knowledge very interesting. And who knows, maybe it'll be something I'm allowed to share out of there. Maybe there won't be. I won't know until I get there, right? But anyway, at any rate, if you are seeking these things intentionally, if I could offer you up any kind of advice at all, it would be to probably tell you to quit doing it. Nothing good has come from seeking these things out intentionally now for anybody. That's a fact.